Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Mike Messina, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Williams arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Brad Keller is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Ready now is Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Snyder is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Tino Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Fouled off. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit in the air down the left field line. Canseco is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That is it.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
That is it. The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
Now at the plate is Salvador Perez, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
That is 7. The designated hitter.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. He's fighting to stay on that AL home run leaderboard as he finds himself ranked number 10 in the league entering play here today.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Skied into straightaway right. Raines finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Striding in is Jose Canseco. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
Keller has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside. And he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Tim Raines.
So to get his day started at the plate, Tim Raines comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. First delivery to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. And another foul ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. No one on with one down, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi, and it's fouled away. On the ground, softly towards second. He's got to hurry, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next to the Royals, the second baseman, with Merrifield.
Back to the top of the order now, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Fouled off. This is foul right side. Third inning, no score to this point. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Jeter waits on it, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Snyder has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Next up is Jorge Posada, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. 32 now for the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Here's the Hall of Famer
Batting
Wade
9,
Boggs.
the third baseman.
He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. A 1-1. To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he puts it on the throw in. A solo homer. Yanks. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Stepping in once again is Hank Aaron. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves. From the stretch. 2-1 now. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. And stepping in, Duke Snyder flew out last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Benintendi stands at first with 1 out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. The 0-1 pitch.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 1-2.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And it's fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Salvador Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fouled away. One and one. Here it is.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Count even now at 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. KC leads this one 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't resist.
Work in the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Tapped up the third base line. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. So with 1 away here in the 4th inning, and boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Tino Martinez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
And he lays off for ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's another 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Merrifield picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 33.
Next to hit, Jose Canseco. First offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Darryl Strawberry would be next. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next to hit is Darryl Strawberry, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now the first pitch. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Royals 2 and the Yankees 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
Third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. So now here is Adalberto Mondesi. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fouled off. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Whit Merrifield comes on with 1 away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tim Raines as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge.
Stepping in next, Jorge Posada, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-1. That'll bring up Hank Aaron.
Leading up for Kansas City, the right fielder, number 44. Hank
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Duke Snyder stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
now batting.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hit hard to short, reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping up is Wade Boggs to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for
the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Now the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away. And with one away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. And now here is Derek Jeter, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There it goes. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First offering. Tino Martinez is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
On a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
At the plate now, Jose Canseco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Jeter, the runner at third. Williams over at second. Martinez at first, one gone. In the air, down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So next to bat will be Darryl Strawberry. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Aaron will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for one. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2.
Ladies and
Stanton
gentlemen,
is on to
your
pitch from the
attention,
bullpen
please.
now to start inning
Now
number
pitching
7.
for the New York Yankees, number 27.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Salvador Perez, and he fouls this one off. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fouled away. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Jorge Soler stands in as he looks at a called strike. No hits to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
This one's flared toward left center. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Canseco is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Digging in next, Adalberto Mondesi. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City. Score remains 2-2. Kyle Zimmer will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 45, Kyle.
Now to bat, Tim Raines. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. The 1-0 home. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Into the box, Alfonso Soriano. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Jorge Posada. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll get back in safely. Set and the pitch as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set to tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with Show Track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And now in the box, Wade Boggs, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. With Merrifield next to hit. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys.
Goose Gossage has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Canseco is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate here is Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that one yanked just foul. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Range is there. 2 down. So stepping in is Hank Aaron, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Very weakly on the ground. The windup and the 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. KC down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Derek Jeter, singled in his last at-bat.
The shortstop.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2.
Oh, that's missed out.
Line towards center field. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Aaron is there, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up Tino Martinez. From the belt, kicks and deals, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's going to be in time as Perez fired a strike to get him that time.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Don Mattingly will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Yankees, number 23, John Mattingly.
From the belt, the pitch, as it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains 2-2. Don Mattingly takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. First offering on its way. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
David Ortiz is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And he fouls this one off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1 on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Royals leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jay Spry comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 57, Jace Fry.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. He'll start things out here in a Cecil Fielder will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 16 homers and 43 RBIs. Now the 1-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here it comes on 3-0. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now to the plate, Tim Raines. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it when you're flowing like he is. Right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So here is Alfonso Soriano. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And the runner back easily. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed worthy.
Down the left field line, that is a fair ball. And the Yankees are going to walk off as winners.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. New York win for a division-leading 110th time. Goose Gossage gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 7